I am back again to talk to you about yet another very important topic. And this is what we generally look at our children when we are looking at them and their behaviors. Most of the behaviors that we see can be a stim, right? Let's understand what exactly stimming means. Stimming is a short form of self-regulatory behavior where the child will be doing a repetitive behavior, right? Maybe they can be, hand flapping, or they are just stamping their feet, or they are just looking in with the corner of the eye, or they are just going, they are just spinning or going back and forth. This These all activities are, generally given a short form name, which is called stimming, right? Stimming बोलते हैं हम इसको, जिसमें बच्चा एक ही चीज बार बार करता रहता है, या तो अपनी आंखों से एक कॉर्नर में स्टेयर कर रहे हैं, या आंखों के सामने अपने हाथों को घुमा के बार बार देख रहे हैं, या अपनी बॉडी को या तो स्पिनिंग में है, या वो जंप कर रहे हैं, या बैक एंड फोर्थ कर रहे हैं, या हैंड फ्लैपिंग कर रहे हैं, राइट? सो कभी भी उनको कुछ भी ओवरवेलमिंग लगता है तो दे गेट इनटू द स्टिमिंग. स्टिमिंग इज अ सेल्फ रेगुलेटरी बिहेवियर एंड इट इज बेसिकली रेपिटेटिव इन नेचर. बार बार बच्चा उसी चीज को रिपीट करता है, राइट? लेट्स ऑल्सो अंडरस्टैंड द टाइप्स ऑफ स्टिमिंग. ठीक है, एक होता है विजुअल स्टिमिंग, जिसमें मैंने अभी आपसे बात करी कि बच्चा अपनी आंख के सामने अपने हाथों को ऐसे घुमाते रहना, ओके, या अपने कॉर्नर ऑफ द आईज में देखते रहना किसी चीज को भी, कोई भी, जैसे फैन है या कोई भी चीज को अपने कॉर्नर ऑफ द आईज से देखना. दैट इज व्हाट इज बेसिकली अ विजुअल स्टिमिंग. स्टेयरिंग एट लाइट्स, स्पिनिंग व्हील्स, लाइक माय सन यूज्ड टू डू. ही यूज्ड टू लव द स्पिनिंग ऑफ द क्लोथ्स इन द वॉशिंग मशीन. ठीक है, तो वो स्पिन हो रहा है एंड दिस गाय वुड गो एंड सिट इन फ्रंट ऑफ दैट. So, though he is not doing his behavior, but he is visually stimulating himself, looking at the spinning of the clothes in the washing machine. Then, auditory stimming. ठीक है, उसमें क्या होता है कि auditory stimming generally बच्चे इसलिए करते हैं क्योंकि they are sound sensitive, okay, and because they want to bring that calm to themselves, तो वो ऑडिटरी स्टिमिंग करते हैं. ऑडिटरी का मतलब ये होता है आवाज निकालना, या तो एक ही शब्द को बार बार रिपीट करना, या अपने अंदर ही हमिंग करना, ओके, या कुछ टैप करना, या जिससे आवाज कुछ साउंड इनपुट आए, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट इज अ ऑडिटरी स्टिमिंग. देन देयर इज अ टेक्टाइल स्टिमिंग. उसका क्या मतलब है? कहीं पे भी जाके अपनी बॉडी को रब करना, दीवारों पे हाथ लगाना, छूना, रबिंग and tapping, scratching, stroking behavior. मतलब अपने आप को हाथ लगा के देख रहे हैं या हर चीज को छू के देख रहे हैं, how that thing is feeling. So that is a tactile. Tactile का मतलब होता है touch, touch sensation. That is tactile. Then vestibular stimming. Vestibular stimming is generally movement, rocking, spinning, hand flapping, swinging, pacing back and forth, आगे पीछे जाना, स्पिन करते रहना, राउंड राउंड घूमते रहना, ये सब हमारी वेस्टिबुलर स्टिमिंग होता है. फिर होता है ओरल स्टिमिंग. अब ओरल स्टिमिंग में क्या है? कोई भी चीज उठा के च्यू करते जाना, राइट? और इट्स लाइक sucking, mouthing toys, clothes. So आप देखेंगे most of these things even a regular child is also going through, but our children, they go through this more often, right? Then olfactory stimming, sniffing people, okay, मतलब चीजों को उठा के स्मेल करना. कोई भी olfactory का मतलब है smelling, right? Sniffing people, objects, things, food. खाने से पहले कुछ नई चीज खाने से पहले उसको सूंघना, राइट? या जैसे रनक यूज्ड टू डू, टेल्कम पाउडर लेके स्मेल कर रहा है, या कुछ सोप्स को स्मेल कर रहा है, या क्रीम्स को स्मेल करने लगते हैं बच्चे. So that is what is called the sniffing, the olfactory stimming. Another is proprioceptive stimming, which is basically banging, jumping, pressing against your wall, or seeking deep pressures. There are some kids who want to be hugged again and again. Actually, they are seeking pressure because of the various requirements, which can be a sensory requirement. So each child will have their unique way of, they do a mix and match of these stimuli, and they will be having some behavior which will be, which we can label it as stimuli. Now, they have all stims, like Rana would do that smelling thing. He would also try to sometime, touch the walls and understand the feel of it. Then he moved on from there. Then he had even visual stimming, where he would, put his hand and he's doing that, movement of the hand and looking at that. That was again a visual stimming. So they might stim differently at different point in time, depending on their sensory sensitivities or sensory seeking. सिर्फ सेंसिटिविटी नहीं है, सिर्फ अवर्जन नहीं है, ये नहीं है कि वो हटके भाग रहे हैं किसी चीज से, कोई चीज उनको ज्यादा चाहिए तो वो बार बार उसको करने की कोशिश करते हैं. दे लाइक टू डू इट रेपिटेटिवली, राइट? देन नाउ लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड कि ऐसा क्यों करते हैं हमारे बच्चे, राइट? व्हाई डू द चिल्ड्रन ऑन द स्पेक्ट्रम डू स्टिमिंग? क्या हम करते हैं? हम भी करते हैं कभी कभी, लाइक वी ऑल्सो हैव समटाइम्स दैट वी आर ट्राइंग टू रेगुलेट स्ट्रेस or something. Then if we are nervous, we will also sometimes, we start shaking our leg or tapping the foot on the floor. We also do this kind of regulatory behavior, but it is not to the level where our children are, like, and there is a reason why they are doing more. One can be self-regulation. That, सेल्फ रेगुलेशन क्या है कि जब उनको बहुत ज्यादा स्ट्रेस आ गया या बहुत सारा इनपुट आ गया, दे आर नॉट एबल टू रेगुलेट देयर इमोशंस और रेगुलेट देमसेल्व्स इन अ पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन, एंड हेंस they might get into stimming. Then there is a sensory input. Sometimes the nervous system is providing them stimulation. उनको इतना स्टिमुलेट हो गया सर्टन सेंस थिंग, सपोजिंग जैसे बहुत तेज नॉइज है, एंड एंड द चाइल्ड इज नॉट एबल टू टेक द नॉइज, or maybe the noise is less, it is not affecting us, but it is affecting the child, and the child start humming or singing song just to cut off that sound, right? So they start making that sound to cut it off. So it is basically the sensory input. Then I have seen, like, Ranak used to get very excited and start flapping even more, right? And or if he's too happy, he doesn't know how to express his happiness, he might just start spinning, right? So it is an expression of emotion. Sometimes it is the anxiety, sometimes it is too much of excitement that they cannot contain it. अब वो पचा नहीं पा रहे, इतने excited है. The moment I will say we are going out, oh my goodness, he's running here and there because he's so happy. It's basically the happiness, and I know it's the happiness, and then he's just waiting for his parents to just get dressed and come out. This is what I've seen with him. And then it's a coping strategy. Like the way I said that, if there is a loud sound or some sound which is troubling, they start making sound to cope up with the overwhelm in the environment. So coping up strategy or a sensory input, it's just hand in hand like that. So now the question comes, should we stop the stimming, or is there a way to, get rid of this behavior with, our children do? So it's not humanly possible. हम लोग भी as parents, we cannot be sitting on their head giving them one work or the other, and and not allowing them to get into the stimming, right? So now it depends on what kind of stimming our children are doing. If it is safe and harmless stimming, then little bit is required for them to do. Why? Because they are also trying to regulate. It's very comforting. They are trying to comfort themselves when they are overwhelmed with the environment. जब बहुत सारा इनपुट आ रहा है और वो नहीं उस पे अपने आप को संभाल नहीं पा रहे हैं, तो वो एक ऐसा एक्शन करते हैं जो उनको आराम देता है, थोड़ा कंफर्ट देता है, रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं वो, तो उनको करने देना चाहिए थोड़ी देर के लिए, यस करने देना चाहिए, बिकॉज इफ इट इज नॉट हार्मफुल। अगर वो हार्मफुल स्टिमिंग है, जैसे वो हेड बैंग कर रहा है, अपनी दीवार पे अपना सिर फोड़ रहा है या अपने आप को बार बार मार रहा है, तो वी नीड सम सेफ गार्ड्स, राइट, एंड वी नीड टू redirect their behavior. We cannot allow this for a little while also. Sometimes they do skin picking, sometimes they do nose picking. It just doesn't look very nice, right? And sometimes some children have a habit of actually pulling their hair as well, right? Now this can be it's like self-injurious behavior along with, even if it is regulatory, but it's self-injurious. और अगर वो सेल्फ इंजूरियस है, अब उनको कुछ उनकी बॉडी को नुकसान होने वाला है, तो उसको हमें थोड़ा रोकना ही पड़ेगा, उसको रीडायरेक्ट करना पड़ेगा, राइट? तो अब कैसे बच्चों को सपोर्ट किया जाए? हाउ डू वी सपोर्ट चिल्ड्रन हु आर कॉन्स्टेंटली ट्राइंग टू रेगुलेट देमसेल्व्स? एक तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हम अपने बच्चों को लेजर टाइम में क्या करना है। कभी कभी बोरियत जो ना, अगर हम बोर हो रहे हैं, बच्चे बोर हो रहे हैं, उनके पास कुछ नहीं है करने के लिए, तो फिर दे गेट इनटू स्टिमिंग, है ना, बिकॉज दे डोंट नो हाउ टू व्हाट टू डू विद देयर टाइम, एंड द वे देयर ब्रेन इज सो रेस्टलेस, दे नीड टू बी डूइंग समथिंग। अगर उनका वो रिक्वायरमेंट है कि उनको कुछ करना है, तो फिर दे गेट इनटू स्टिमिंग। सो इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम कुछ एक्सपोज करें अपने बच्चे को, अंडरस्टैंड करें कि उनको क्या चीज पसंद है, राइट? अगर उनको आर्ट्स एंड क्राफ्ट्स पसंद है, देन गेट अ लॉट ऑफ कलर्स एंड टेक्सचर्स ऑफ the chart paper and let them draw on that, or some leisure activity, if like Ranak loves to play with water, so kuch water games, like there is fish there in the water, he can pull out, or rubber bands with the pencil, he can just take it out. So something which really they love to do. अब ये leisure activity के लिए भी first we need to be with them. पहले उनको वो activity आनी चाहिए, मास्टर होने चाहिए, और अब इंजॉय कर रहे हैं। जैसे रना को पजल बनाना अच्छा लगता है, तो पजल के साथ बैठा दिया या लेगोस के साथ बैठा दिया, बेटा आप तो कर लेंगे, राइट? नाउ ही नोज व्हाट टू डू। यू कैन इवन पुट अ टाइमर, हाँ, एक छोटा सा अलार्म क्लॉक रख सकते हैं, और जैसे ही टाइमर हो गया, बेटा ये एक्टिविटी फिनिश करेंगे, अब हम कुछ और करेंगे, वी डू दिस एक्टिविटी। एक छोटा सा स्केड्यूल बना के भी दे दो तो बेटर है, कि इवन इफ देयर आर मेनी एक्टिविटीज, वी डोंट वांट देम टू गेट होल्ड ऑन और stuck on one activity. They should move from one activity to the another activity. ठीक है ना? एक कॉर्नर होना चाहिए जहाँ पे उनकी गेम्स हैं, उनकी जगह, उनकी चीजें हैं जो उनको पसंद है, चाहे वो क्रेयॉन्स हैं, चाहे वो टेडी बियर्स हैं, दे लाइक टू talk to teddy bears, or they like to hold them, right? That's also a texture also. Then other toys like a water play, that needs to be, it cannot be always ready, because then they will splash and create a issue, or if they like to blow bubbles or whistles, these kind of activities can be put for our children, so that they know how to have a leisure time. ठीक है? और अगर सेल्फ इंजूरियस नहीं है, तो इट्स ऑलवेज नाइस दैट थोड़ी देर उनको करने देना चाहिए। और मैंने देखा है कि स्टिमिंग बहुत कम हो जाती है रनक में, अगर मैं उसको थोड़ा नीचे लेके लाइक आई टेक हिम टू द पार्क एंड ही इज गॉट थोड़ा वॉक करके आए, थोड़ा उसने स्विंग कर लिया, and it's harmless to have a swing at home. When I had swing at home, that time I have seen that his stimming was pretty less, because usne regulate, swing itself is so calming. Swinging, jumping on a trampoline, and also going to the kids play area and doing the monkey bar or the rope climbing. All these things, if you can have one corner or a small room there at home, a ball pool, all these things really bring a lot of calming to them, and they stop stimming, right? And you also get your little bit of me time or a respite from your child, right? And in the meanwhile, it's so very it's so very important to understand their triggers also, कि किस चीज से मतलब कब कहाँ कैसे ये स्टिमिंग होती है, राइट. मैंने ये देखा है जनरली ईदर इट इज अ सेंसरी इनपुट और या तो सेंसरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, जैसे कि साउंड को कट ऑफ करना चाहता है, या यू नो कुछ स्मेल ठीक नहीं है. मोस्टली इट इज सेंसरी emotions, that is anxiety, because they don't know what to do, and the boredom, right? It's a boredom. Anxiety तब होती है जब बच्चे को पता नहीं है नेक्स्ट मुझे क्या करना है. So it's very nice to give them a schedule जिसमें idle time भी देंगे ना. We need time. Our children are also children. They also need time for their play time, or they need to also play. They also need a me time. We all need a me time, and so does my child. And in that me time, there can be a little bit of leisure activities. There can be a little bit of stimming if we cannot be there all the time. That's what it is. And try to, if there is a stim that you want to redirect, then try to find an alternative. Like अगर वो उसकी oral stimming है, अगर मुंह में वो चीजें डालने की कर रहा है, तो maybe you can give them something like a chewable jewelry, या कुछ ऐसा चीज जिससे वो chew कर ले, तो and it's clean and sterilized. So such a chewing kind of chewy tubes या कुछ इस टाइप का जो ऑलरेडी आपने स्टेरिलाइज करके रखी है, एंड वही चीज को दे आप जब भी. it should not be like the child picks up anything and starts putting in the mouth, right? And then stress ball, fidget toys, spinning fidget toys होते हैं ना जो spin करते हैं, because our children are wanting to do the stimming, right? तो fidget toys दे सकते हैं. Then what else do we give? Fidget toys, those balls are coming, those sometimes those balls are there, stress balls which you can squeeze. Those balls are there, that also can be given. Not only that, we have certain balls which have different textures, जिसमें से बाहर निकल रहा होता है, उसमें light भी होता है, bulb भी होता है. So if you throw, there is a light coming. So that also gives them a distraction, right? They got something. It's like a visual है, तो they can actually see it also and they can feel it also. So there is a two sensory input to it. Then I think that little bit of exercise just goes in a long way in bringing focus, long way in finishing the boredom. Walk पे ले जाओ बच्चे को, योगा करा लो, ठीक है. And what I do now is that he's doing gymming. तो उससे I'm seeing a lot of improvement, because the body posture became better, and he became more confident in his body, and stimming started coming down. So completely zero लेकर आना है तो वो तो थोड़ा we need to give them a little while for stimming, because they want to regulate themselves. Then थोड़ा emotions को सिखाना, और जो unsafe stimming है उसको we need to shape that, like if the child is head banging, naturally we have to put the head banging है तो हेलमेट पहनाना इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाएगा फिर बच्चों के लिए. Instead of biting skin, sometimes they start having bite, they go and bite anybody. Then again it might be, see the trigger. Was the trigger anxiety, or meeting a strange person, or some child triggered my child, and my child went and gave a bite to another child. तो biting के लिए भी अब वो तो एकदम fraction of second में ऐसा हो जाएगा. Now that has to be redirected. Okay, so then you have to be on guard if you are going down, and if your child is having that biting thing, then redirect, give them a chewy, some chewy tube or a chewy toy where they can chew on that, so that they can release their anxiety. वो फिर आपको अपने पर्स में हमेशा you need to be ready with that, because when the moment you feel that the trigger is coming, you give that chewy toy to the child, so that he or she can chew on it and finish the anxiety. Sometimes I feel this stimming can also be to overcome their internal pains, their internal discomforts, which we don't come to know that they might be looking absolutely fine outside, but they might be having a headache, they might be having a stomach pain, or some stomach cramps are there sometimes. So there are some pains which are called the growing pains as well. So maybe they are trying to regulate that. Just see when is it happening, what time of the day it is happening. Is it happening because of the boredom or the sensory input or the anxiety of the transition? We need to find out the triggers. The more we observe a child, the better we will be ready with the solution to it, right? And it's just we need to understand what is stimming. Stimming is a coping up tool for our children. It's a self-regulatory. Just understand, differentiate between safe and unsafe stimming, and guide your child towards the healthier option. And the more you keep them busy, the more the less they will stim. And keeping them busy in our leisure activities, which they like to do, which they have already mastered. It can be just making a tower out of blocks. It can be just those chains that you can, even what a toddler can do, right? Even those activities, if they have already mastered, even though the age has improved, but it's something they have mastered, something that they master, and they can do it independently. That thing can be, it need, what I'm trying to say, it doesn't need to be a complicated activity. It can be a very simple activity, right? It can be an activity of just blowing the bubbles. It can be an activity of just blowing on the whistle, or playing with the straw and water, just blowing on the straw and seeing the bubbles coming there. You have already taught that. That is even good for their oral motor, stimulation for speech, for proper feeding, right? So the activities can be pretty simple, right? Activities have to be very simple. Our children have already mastered them, and they are able to do those activities independently. And then, the stimming can be brought down. And also we need to allow, there has to be a balance between both of things, right? So let's just accept our children for who they are. Maybe stimming is part of their personality or part of their being. So we need to accept it and just redirect a little so that it can be regulated when we are going out, and publicly, it should not be unacceptable, like the child is going and pulling somebody, or hitting himself or herself, and it just doesn't look pretty good. Otherwise it's just okay. I've seen many of the regular children doing many of the things which we become very sensitive for our children, and I've seen doing irregular children doing many of the behaviors which their parents are not even concerned, and those behaviors are also not very acceptable, right? So let's accept our children and let them be, right? So with that, I hope I brought some little clarity on what is stimming and why it is happening, how to cope up, and and most importantly, accept, right? So that brings us to the end of today's live session. I hope to remain more connected with most of my warrior parents on any of the platform that I go. Wish you a very, very good luck, and keep working, keep coming up with brilliant outcomes with your children. It's so very motivating, right? But it all starts with acceptance. Okay, bye bye. Take care.